Top 10 Foods Low in Carbs. The first basic to start any diet is to be low on carbs. Carbohydrates are essential for our body but should be consumed in the right manner. Carbs consumed in the form of cereals, fruits, sugar, and grains need to be controlled and watched. This is because they contribute to increasing our fat percentage, which is obligatory to decrease if you wish to lose weight permanently. Cutting carbs from your diet if you are on a weight loss plan can help by lowering levels of insulin hormone. Insulin signals the body to store more fat and which ultimately results in increased body weight. Make your weight loss plan effortless just by doing this one simple step. Eliminate carbs or be on a low-carb diet to lose weight in an effective manner. Here are 10 best low-carb foods which you can include in your diet to keep in check your carbohydrate intake. Number 10. Grapefruit. At 13 grams of carbs per half, a grapefruit is also lower in sugar compared to other citrus fruits. One study showed there was a positive relationship between eating a half of a grapefruit before a meal and weight loss. Section half a grapefruit, sprinkle with cinnamon and a drop of honey and place under the broiler for 3 to 4 minutes for a perfect jam-packed nutrient dessert. Number 9. Eggs. Eggs are a high-powered food that can have a welcomed place in your daily menu. For something so small, they are a dense food that will fill you up and give you needed energy for the day or evening ahead. Filled with protein, calcium, iron, potassium and vitamins A, B2, B3, B12, E, zinc and a few other nutrients, there is no need to limit your intake of eggs. Contrary to some warnings of years gone by, eating eggs every day is healthy. The kind of cholesterol you will find in an egg will help to improve your body's lipids. One egg contains 1 gram carb. Number 8. Dark chocolate. Yes, dark chocolate is actually a low-carbohydrate food. It should be eaten in moderation, of course. You must also make sure that you have chosen dark chocolate with at least a 70 to 85% cocoa content. That will limit the amount of sugar in the chocolate. One serving of dark chocolate is perfect to curb any craving you might have, but it also reducing blood pressure and lowers the risk of heart disease. There are so many kinds of foods that fit into this category that it's not possible to make a video of a list of all low-carb foods anywhere. However, this video gives you a very good idea of how much is available. Number 7. Nuts and dried fruits. If you are on a new diet and feel hungry quite often due to low carb intake, nuts and dried fruits are your go-to foods. A handful of nuts and dried fruits every day is good for you. Nuts and dried fruits are high in micronutrients, fats, fiber and proteins. This helps as hunger pangs often bring with them the need to munch on unhealthy fried foods. Consuming nuts and dried fruits will make you feel full for a longer period of time. You can even add nuts and dried fruits in smoothies, yogurt, milkshakes to get in the crunch factor which will balance the flavor. Number 6. Butter and oils. Healthy fats and oils can be found that are good to use when keeping your carbohydrate intake low. You need to stay away from refined oils like corn oil or soybean oil. Butter is one of the best kinds of fats that you can consume because it is a natural product and is high in certain nutrients. When you can find it, the best kind of butter to buy is made from grass-fed animals. Extra virgin olive oil is full of antioxidants and is great for heart health. It's one of the best, healthiest oils that is produced. Both extra virgin olive oil and butter have 0 carbs. Number 5. Meats. All kinds of meats are brimming with a great deal of the nutrition your body requires. All of these low-carb meats contain protein, iron and good fat. You will find that the majority of meats are foods with no carbs. They will satisfy your hunger and keep you from dealing with cravings for several hours. Red meat also has vitamin B3, B6, and B12, zinc and selenium. Most meats are good foods low in carbs, if not 0 carbs. Beef, a much favored American meal, with things from T-bone steaks to hamburgers, is a 0-carb food. Lamb, which is very often grass-fed and high in fatty acids, also has 0 carbs. Chicken is one of the most popular meats around and a nice change from red meats. High in protein and full of nutrients, it also is a 0 carbs food. Pork, the other flavorful white meat, is indeed another great source of protein. What might surprise people is that all pork, including bacon, has no carbs. You will need to check to see how it has been cured and avoid any bacon that was cured in sugar. A few other low-carb meats include turkey, venison, veal and bison. Number 4. Dairy products. If you are a cheese lover, there is some good news for you. Cheeses like Parmesan and Cheddar can be consumed, even if you are on a diet. You can include them in your omelets, salads and toasts. Again, a protein-loaded source. Yogurt and milk are, however, high sources of carbohydrates and should be avoided if following a low-carb diet. Number 3. Salmon and other fish. Salmon is full of flavor and very quick and easy to prepare. More importantly, it is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, iodine, vitamin B12 and vitamin D3. A favorite among a vast number of people who are trying to care for their bodies, salmon is one of most popular foods with no carbs at all. The omega-3 fatty acids are not only excellent for keeping the body functioning properly, they also offer many great health benefits. Most other types of fish and seafood are extremely healthy and also contain the omega-3 fatty acid, vitamin B12 and iodine. They are carb-free with only a few exceptions. The nutrition content in shellfish is one of the highest in the world. They contain about 4 to 5% carbohydrates per 100 grams. Number 2. Mushrooms. These friendly fungi make a great choice for weight loss because they pack a lot of flavor for very few calories and carbs. 1/2 cup sliced or chopped raw white mushrooms has just 1 gram of net carbohydrates. They actually have an amino acid called glutamic acid that is responsible for their strong flavor, notes Pasquella. Mushrooms are a perfect substitute for meat if you follow a plant-based diet because they add flavor and a hearty texture. Number 1. Spinach. Dark leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, spring mixes, kale, collard greens, and many others are good sources of fiber, and they're super nutritious and have little carbs. Spinach, for instance, has 1 gram of carbs per 1 cup raw serving. Research has shown that their high concentration of vitamins and antioxidants helps to prevent hunger while protecting you from numerous health issues such as heart disease, cancer, and memory loss.